been reading about the healer Joel Goldsmith. I've just finished the second biography about him by both two people. The first one was by someone who knew him very well, and the second one was also someone who knew him very well and edited all of his books, which was some 30 or more books that he wrote during his lifetime. He was really a great mystic and spiritual teacher. And he tried to do everything from his inner guidance. Everything that he did, he sought to listen and to follow the inner guidance. Even when he spoke, he never prepared what he was going to say. He always sought to just be an instrument of what Spirit wanted to say through him. And I thought it was very interesting that later on in his life, after writing all these books, after having a ministry that was global, people all around the world studying his writings and teachings, he had a big crisis. And at one point, he felt like he was a failure, that everything he did was a failure. And he wrote a letter to God, and in that letter he was expressing how he felt like a failure, but it was a glorious failure, because he had done everything he could to do what he thought was the best thing to do and to follow Spirit, and yet he felt like a failure. And he was grieving over that. And then he heard the voice speak to him, God's voice. And it told him, essentially, Joel, you can't fail and you can't succeed. That you're an instrument of the activity of God. So if God is the one doing it, then truly we can't succeed and we can't fail. All we can do is make ourselves be a good instrument as much as we can. And even when we make mistakes, those are part of the growth process too. Even the mistakes are part of God's activity, because they can lead us to growing and to evolving and unfolding. So have you ever thought of seeing yourself as an instrument? An expression, yes, and also a vehicle, an instrument through which this presence unfolds and expresses. When we can see ourselves as an instrument, there is great freedom and there is peace. Because now it's not all about me trying to satisfy my sensual sense person. Not just, there's nothing wrong with sensual stuff. Well, I mean just the material self and the sense self. It's not all about trying to make that important and make myself happy in that. It's living from a deeper place, finding an inner joy, an inner satisfaction, an inner fulfillment in being a vehicle, an instrument. And as the way-shower and teacher said, seek first the kingdom, and all these things are added unto you. You seek to be an instrument, you seek to make the connection, you seek to follow that inner guidance, and you find things work out in wonderful ways.